Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video, I wanted to make a quick guide for the Fairy Sonata event. We have a bit over 10 days of it left, and I want to talk about, for example, what teams I recommend you run, as well as how you should upgrade the different stats on your account, and then finally, which buffs that you should be selecting. Okay, now as for the stats, I recommend Execution and Attack, which are the two offensive stats. You want to max these as much as you can, but you can only upgrade them if, for example, your other abilities are 10 levels within 10 levels of them. So for example, I can upgrade to 32, but then I cannot upgrade beyond this. So basically what I've been doing is I just upgrade attack and execution to max, and then one by one I level up these other defensive ones, because if your damage is higher, it will give you a better clear rate of the different stages that you have to face. Okay, and when you upgrade, you're going to upgrade and power up your buffs as well. Now, the three buffs which I like the most are going to be these three, which I have currently selected. So, the Fighting Spirit, which is the purple level of buff, it restores 40 energy for all other allied heroes whenever an allied hero casts an ultimate. And the other one is Control Tornado. This is to deal higher damage to the enemies. It deals 25% of the team attack to enemies within 2 tiles. And then finally, Guild Bond is really powerful, further boosting the damage of all of your allies by 20%, and reducing damage with only if one ally is alive, and you should never end up in a position with one ally being alive. Okay, now I can't show you actually the regular stages because I can't retry them, but I can retry the challenge stages, which are honestly even a little bit more difficult. So this is basically my go-to team, and because even if you have one copy of all of these heroes, they are going to be boosted up to Supreme and +5 exclusive equipment. That should be enough. Yeah, that should be enough for you to use a team like this, but I'll give you some different ideas as well. So just to show you how this team is going to work, we're using the Frostfall artifact because each time you cast an ultimate, 3 ultimates are going to trigger that effect, or 4 ultimates are going to trigger that effect to increase your damage output. Yeah, so that was really easy. But the other advantage of running this team is that your heroes are probably going to be at least somewhat upgraded if you've been playing this game for a while, because you might have like +10 exclusive equipment on Eironn, for example, maybe Tassi and Bonnie. So like this team is going to be well suited for that. But other options you can try, which are really good. Pheromore does really well in all of these teams as well. Basically, the heroes which do well in AFK stages, they're going to do well in these challenges as well. So if you want to use Emblems as a tank, I think he's a great tank. And then, for example, if your Bonnie is not built up yet, you can use Pheromore. And Pheromore, even just as a Supreme +5 exclusive equipment, he actually has almost his maximum potential in terms of damage output. So Pheromore is also a good option, and he buffs up your team. And the other point is that if, for example, you're not able to clear, maybe you're still stuck on the previous Adventure 5 or Gen 4, what you can actually do is you can just wait and just keep acquiring your AFK rewards, these crystals, and then you keep boosting up the stats of your entire team. And now because these attack, execution, defenses, and health are so high, it makes it so easy for you to clear these higher stages. So even, for example, if you're not able to clear Adventure 6 right now, just keep acquiring your AFK rewards and then upgrade your different stats, and then you will eventually be able to clear it with a team like this. Now, as for other teams that people run, you can even take a look at the record formations, but usually they're kind of troll formations using Chippy and Hammy, as you can see here, where you can just take inspiration from this. For example, a lot of them are using Shemira, and then don't obviously use the Chippy and Hammy. You can use an artifact which you think is good. Surging Spell always does well for AFK stages, for example. And then you can just replace and complete a factional synergy. So who's going to synergize well here? Like who's going to help Shemira? Maybe Rowan to cast your ultimate a bit faster and cycle your ultimates. Callan is going to protect everyone. And then finally, it could even be, for example, you run Sonya or something. And then this is going to buff up Shemira further. It's all about Shemira killing everything. And you're going to see all it will basically take is Callan will protect your team. Shemira will cast her one ultimate, and that is going to clean up everyone. And even if, for example, you're at a lower level, like for example, your Shemira is only 1 copy, she'll be boosted up to Supreme +5 exclusive equipment, so she won't be as good as, for example, mine, as Supreme +20 exclusive equipment, but she would still, in 1 or 2 ultimates, be able to kill the entire enemy team if you have, for example, these buffs upgraded. And so just try to upgrade these stats, max out your attack and execution, and just try to one-shot enemies. That's basically the plan. And just keep working on it. And we don't know exactly how many adventures are going to be in total. Currently, we're on Adventure 6. Adventure 7 is going to unlock tomorrow. You might be thinking about Frosty Cage. So I'm not a big fan of Frosty Cage. A mysterious power targets a non-summon enemy. And it freezes them. It originally was freezing them for 5 seconds. Now it's freezing them for 8 seconds. But it's only one enemy. I prefer this Fighting Spirit, which can keep giving energy to your entire team. to cycle your ultimates faster. Although both of them can work. You can go for the all, like, basically epic tier of these buffs, Frosty, Controlled Tornado, and Guild Bond. But definitely I would say Controlled Tornado and Guild Bond are kind of really important. Yeah, so right now we are on Adventure 6. And tomorrow we're going to have Adventure 7. Okay? And we still have 10 days left for the event. So, you know, we might end up having Adventure 10 as the final adventure. Okay, but anyway, hopefully using these teams, you're going to be able to get the job done. A lot of it does seem to be Shemira Callan type comps, because even a one copy of them boosted up is going to be enough. And then you can just go for, like, for example, running Light Bearer Heroes Energy Booster like Rowan. You can run Siren to crowd control the enemies. You can run Hugin in front of Shemira. Like, there are a lot of options, basically. Okay, now the other thing to mention is the limited Mage emblems. We have 20 of them. 20 is a cap, basically. So you can use these on resource stages, and you will get limited Mage crest for the shop, and also you will get a heavy chest, which can have these different assortments of items. Usually it ends up being 20 diamonds. So what I'm doing with them is I'm only sweeping as much as needed on a daily basis, because if you take a look, for example, at my inventory over here, every day basically these are going to expire because I have excess over the 20 overflowing. And so I just, for example, will use 3 of them. So for example, on the highest resource stage I can clear, which is 6-1, we're just going to sweep 3 of them. And if I don't get any, I get 1 limited Mage emblem back. Okay, that means I have to sweep an extra one. For example here, and then you're good to go. You can go back to your inventory, you can claim the inventory reward, which is about to overflow, and then you're good to go basically until tomorrow, and then you do the same thing tomorrow. The reason we're doing this, we're just kind of delaying using our limited Mage emblems until the final stage we get, which is probably going to be Adventure 10, maybe Adventure 9. And I don't know. I don't know if there are going to be any boosted rewards we get there. We're definitely going to get a bit higher limited Mage crest. But, like, honestly, you probably don't even need that. Because when you take a look, for example, if I claim my crest rewards, all of these different crest rewards, I'm already getting close to being able to buy out everything from the shop. Like, we can buy a Temporal Essence today. We only need to get 3 more of them. And then basically and then the title and Omni Acorns, we're going to get done probably before we even get... Like, I think we're going to have plenty basically to spare on top of this with 10 days left on the event, but I just don't know if we're going to get maybe better diamond rewards at a higher adventure stage. That's why I'm just saving all of the limited Mage emblems as I can right now. But anyway, guys, those are my overall tips. Hopefully this is helpful. Let me know if there are any other tips that you use that can help other players in the comment section down below. And if you're a new player yourself, you can share your own, basically, tips that you have, because that can maybe be more helpful for people. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope this was helpful. I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. Also, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. And finally, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link to the official Farlight store. The link will be in the description of this video and a pinned comment. This is the best way you can support me at no additional cost to you. But thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.